get some ground on KSSA, but he knows that he doesn't have the power right now and the support as well. NZNZ is going to be hit with a lot of the shurikens. F1 is using that Conqueror to actually try to survive. The rock shield is also popped off, but he's still going to be taken out with a 3-man engage. Tony might be in danger as well. The Star Sky is going to be procced out. He's going to be knocked up, and that's going to be a trade kill. NZNZ goes in for the Gentleman's Duel, but he overestimates himself. With no kind of support from any of the members of DTAC Talent, he's going to be taken out by Nunu, KSSA, and also Defoxin. Overfly and the others are in the area. They might go for a push here on the third tier. Ipa Pro goes in with a flicker and gets up Defoxin. That's also a Star Sky being committed by Nunu, but the damage is going to be there with Defoxin just getting a lot of free looks for himself. And Ares is going to deter some of the wave clear by Buriram United.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a good gank nonetheless onto F1, but it is traded out with so much in favor of BRU. Now they're starting this Dark Lord Slayer, and I don't even think Mook will be able to contest this unless he makes a miracle steal. But with the Superman zoning him out, being a big bodyguard, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle for him to actually do it. Now they collapse. They actually go for a team fight, and they have dished out so much damage onto KSSA. He might need to fall back for the meantime, but they still commit. Dark Lord Slayer, very low. Who is going to be taking it? Will it be DTAC Talon? The answer is no. F1 secures it for the team, but not without a fight. NTNZ being in the front line, but it's they got most of that trade into their favor. Although they have lost the inhibitor tower in the mid because of the Dark Lord Slayer, they now have found a way to actually win a team fight against BRU. All this time, they have been struggling because they have been going all in. But now, with this kind of strategy, maybe they can pull up a wonderful team fight against BRU as they look to take down this tier 1 in the mid. It's going to be denied with KSSA and F1, preventing that push. Type Pro still continues to look for opportunities with a gank, with an assassination. Nice hook though. Nice lasso by KSSA, denying the take there by DTAC Talon. They look to transition towards mid. BRU consistently preventing their turrets from getting taken down. They have lost 2 already, as they have taken 6. And they don't want DTAC Talon's gold to balloon, because it's starting to grow. A while ago, it's down even, but now we're seeing it almost reaching 3,000 gold up as we enter almost the 20-minute mark. BRU, but later on, Difoxin is gonna hurt so much with the Kunai Blitz, but as iPod Pro and the NTNZ are constantly looking to burst him down, it causes hesitation on the side of BRU, but now, maybe no hesitation. They are going in, and we saw disengage coming in from DTAC Talon as we wait for the Dark Lord Slayer.
Carefully.
Bring it on! His whispers to me.
Listen carefully.
Who gon' stop me?
And with this, you know, with everything into consideration, DTAC Talon knows where they go best. And as BRU starts his Dark Lord Slayer, they get spotted out. And we already see the rotations coming in from DTAC Talon. Now, with the NTNZ onto the bot side, split pushing and pressuring BRU to actually rotate towards this location. They have denied the take on the Dark Lord Slayer, and they're just looking to choke out members of BRU. And it's kind of working as of the moment. Taking them away towards the objective, but now they're turning into the members of DTAC Talon. The nice knockup comes through here onto NTNZ, but it's relatively tanky. As of the moment, not much gold damage funneling towards the members of DTAC Talon. They live another day, shoving the waves constantly on the side lanes to attract and divide the members of BRU, preventing them from actually collapsing towards them, and also trying to secure these objectives as Nunu might actually get collapsed upon. KSSA and Difoxen are guiding him, accompanying him in the mid lane so that nobody can actually enter, but Nunu is the one that enters. Can they get a nice damage dish up? Yes, they do. They get a kill onto Erez. Tony might be next, but here comes a flank here by Moop, dragging the attention towards him, trying to prevent a push. But now BRU knows they have numbers advantage. There's a push by Apad Pro onto the bot side, and they will take this inhibitor down. It wasn't taken down by the Dark Lord Slayer a while ago. Now they have secured it. They can secure the top lane as well as the dive comes through. Kunai Blitz to shred down the HP of NTNZ, and he will just fall down once again as Moop looks to defend. There's also a base rate towards the bot side, but Overfly is denying the push. Only Tony is the last hope here for DTAC Talon, and maybe so it's not enough as BRU are just looking to kill him and secure this game number 1.
Buriram United Esports taking in game number 1 against DTAC Talon. And this is gonna be big because for now we're seeing a very dominant BRU with a 5-win game streak. And so far, BRU is now going into this playoff mode where they are demolishing people one after another. And DTAC Talon needs to actually feel better, especially in the draft, but they did not expend a lot going into game number 1. Not like game number 1 for Buriram United, where every pick is actually crucial. So this might be a strategy of DTAC Talon to actually waste some picks for Buriram United. And we're gonna see the highlights of game number 1, where we see that Nunu was just demolishing people left and right here in the mid lane.
And also we saw Difoxen popping off with the amount of damage and the confidence of this player going in when the time is right, especially with the amount of peel and crowd control Overfly has been giving, along with the pressure of F1. Even being able to secure the Dark Lord Slayer at a very crucial moment wherein Moop wanted to get that steal, and DTAC Talon are contesting, but we saw a sign of light coming in from DTAC Talon when they actually divided and conquered BRU in one of the team fights, dismantling them, disabling their team fighting potential as they need to group up. But if they are gonna get scattered, it's gonna be spelling out trouble. So they collected themselves They forced a team fight, and despite the split push attempt made by NTNZ and iPod Pro, it was denied, and BRU, with having to secure this win, looking strong right now in this best of 7.
Yes, taking in the momentum for themselves in game number 1 is definitely going to be a boon for them. As we know that leads are always kind of pressuring you in most of the situations. And moving forward into game number 2, I think Buriram United needs to be hotter and getting all those picks, because since it expended a lot in game number 1, they need to expend that to game number 4 to at least secure. If even if they lose one game going to game number 4, then game number 5 could also be a decisive win for them, because definitely there's still going to be a lot of picks left even if they go hot on
and also sometimes going on split pushes to deny those group ups of BRU, and those small things when actually accumulated can be a big factor in with regards to the win conditions of the Talon. They are very meticulous, they are very manipulative around the map, and they can't be given the wheel, because if they do, once they get it, it's hard to take it away from them.